Well, hello everybody. My name's Austin,
And I'm Dan,
and we are here to play games.
with much hot beverages.
Yes, hot, scrumptious beverages. Welcome back to Coffee Talk, Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. The Evening Whispers. World Golem Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Lunar Cell panel prototype ready for the first test. Newcomer progressive elven metal band Avathor tops U.S. music chart. I would watch or listen to a newcomer progressive elven metal band.
Yeah, I just realized that's a golem head. It looked like a pile of rocks for a second. So I was like, what if... Oh, that's like a head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Did we check out the phone?
Yeah, let's do it. We got going on in here. Stories. Oh, Lucas. Start at the bottom. Have you ever heard a story that wows so you try to go for yourself, go for your dreams because you're so inspired to do something or anything? All right. Is fidget spinner really that lame now?
Buddy.
I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while too, everyone. And drink your water. Normal schedule. All right. Dinner with my team. Nice.
Look at that team.
I know. Beautiful team. Beautiful.
Team,
Let's see what our
team.
story is for today. What's left on the bar counter? Can I borrow your lighter? Sure, have at it. Cheers, mate. You waiting for someone? Maybe, maybe not, I guess. Who knows now? Jeez, man. Sorry to hear that. Tell you what, next round's on me. You sure about that? Well, I'll take it then. No worries. Sorry about your situation, man. This is a good bar, so drink on. Leave your sadness at the bar counter. That's what they always say, right? Huh. Amen to that. Yep. Come on, here's to a good bar and to an unexpected company, eh? Interesting thing you said earlier. Leave your sadness at the counter. You do that often here? Yeah, this bar's good. Bartender's kind, and they won't kick me out if I drink too much, so yeah. Where do you think it goes after you leave it here? The sadness? Huh. Interesting philosophical question you got there, man. Somewhere far away, hopefully. Never to come back. What if it does? Then we still up and order another drink. And then another and another until either the sadness gives up or our livers do, I guess. Tough life you got, huh? Well, Sisyphus in the boulder, you know. I mean, what other choice do we have? None, I guess. Yep, that's just how it is. I gotta go now. Interesting chat we had, huh? Tell you what, maybe this is the whiskey talking, but it felt like hanging out with an old friend, mate. Forget about the person you were waiting for, and hopefully I'll see you here again sometime, okay? Sure, man. I'm always here for you. After all, you're the one who left me at this counter, right? That's interesting. Interesting.
Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up. And the weather's keeping quiet.
I was just thinking about that.
Looks like a good night to listen to some stories.
Hopefully we've got some good ones. Hi, Gala. And Hyde.
Story time.
Yep.
Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gala. Nice to see you too. How did it go at the hospital today?
Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted.
Goodness, are you having issues with the children again?
No, that's not it. It's just... Well, for starters, my Fury's giving me a hard time.
Your fury? Is it the full moon already?
Nope, but I sometimes get pre-Fury symptoms.
Pre-fury symptoms?
Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for Fury. And that changes the way they react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask. but it can affect our muscles, our appetites, our energy levels. It can give us headaches and a lot of other stuff. Small, but annoying.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual. And a bit crankier as well.
Is there a drink that could help you with that?
I've never found one, but if anyone can come up with it, it's you, Chillnanigan.
Since a Galahad can soothe your fury, maybe it would work pre-fury as well?
Maybe, but I think it'd need to be more relaxing. Like a Galahad, but with no caffeine and maybe blue. So, blue pea, milk, and ginger would make a blue Galahad.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Gala tea. Oh, the legality. Anyway.
Ha! Here you go. A gala tea for you.
You come up with these names on the spot, Chillnanigan?
No. It takes a bit of soul searching to tailor it to the situation and so on.
That almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order.
Call it a sixth sense.
Right. Let's see how your sixth sense tastes. Wow, this is excellent. Exactly what I needed.
Very happy to hear that. What's with the long looks, you two? Did something happen?
Actually, Chillnanigan, guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help.
My help?
Come on, it wasn't that bad. No, I was so tired today I nearly fell asleep on the job. Ugh. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. I've never seen you like this and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. You say that, but when you spend entire nights looking miserable, no advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, barely keeping it together as it is. You should know by now how I feel when Fury's about to hit.
I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all?
You bet we did. After I walked out here, I headed home and found this one. Lying on the sofa, staring at the ceiling. Looking so gloomy it sucked the color out of the room. And it's not the first time either. It's a constant these days. Please help me, Chillnanigan. I'm at my wit's end.
Mr. Hyde?
Fine. The truth is, I'm bored to death. Or I would be if I wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearing 40 years old, and I've never been this bored in my entire life.
Interesting. You usually make it sound like you're much older.
40 years old in vampire years. I'm not saying how old that is in other species' years. Eyes on the prize, Chillnanigan. Intervention first, gossip later.
My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde?
My job.
What was that?
My job. Hey, no need to shout. Well, it was also irritated about it, okay? 'Cause I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs. But modeling stopped being fun ages ago.
You did mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modeling behind, then?
Yeah.
Is there a specific reason for that?
It's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while, so they had it to be elegant, well-made, and versatile. Some campaigns that I featured in stayed on billboards for months, and I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. I endorsed something that would feature in their cherished memories. Then social media came, and it all became disposable. The clothes themselves, of course, but the bottles even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, and it gets attention for what, 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in, and everything's forgotten. Blink, and it's gone. There's no bond to be built there.
Isn't that changing these days, though, with slow fashion and the like?
That's true, and people are getting into vintage clothes, too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last night, and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond.
So are you saying that you'd like to leave more of a mark?
Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered, that became part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you. That's not the same thing. I get it. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. No, thank you. The job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 14-hour shifts? Did you mistake me for a hard-working vampire? Do you see what I'm dealing with, Bonanigan?
It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in your hand, Mr. Hyde?
Yes, that sounds good. Just make me something I like. Anything you see me enjoy recently or when we first met.
It's interesting. So there are two options here, I guess?
Yeah, so we could get him the hibiscus drink that we served him before. But there was a tea that it was a coffee, I think, that he really liked in the first episode that we played.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to give him that one, which is 2 coffees and a ginger.
Sounds good to me. Very bitter.
Yep.
Here you go, Mr. Hyde. You seem to like this well enough.
Nice, Bonanigan. And you lost your bet, Hyde.
A bet?
When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him, and I bet you could remember what he liked even if he gave you no instructions. So now I get to say that I was right, and Hyde gets to buy me dinner. At a place of my choosing. Ugh. You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it.
Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala?
Let's see. You say it, Hyde. He's won every single one of the bets we've ever made.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Just rub it in my face, why won't you? That's really funny. Oh, hi everyone. Hey, Lua. Hi, Lua. Busy night, I see.
Hi, Miss Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it.
That's good. And I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I wanted to apologize for the other night. I was so excited to see you, especially since it had been a while. But we ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright. They're kind of fun to watch. How are things going with you two, by the way? Just let me order before I answer. If that's alright, Bonanigan.
Of course! What would you like?
I spent the whole day talking in meetings and presentations, so I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you'd recommend for that?
Definitely something with lemon and honey.
Sounds great. I'd love a lemon and honey drink then, please. Alright, we'll do chocolate. Lemon and honey.
That's, the one I have is green tea, lemon and honey.
Well, we can do that too. Either one.
Would this one work too? That sounds interesting.
It's a lemon honey chocolate.
Oh, okay. The other one is cough syrup.
Oh.
It's literally called cough syrup.
I like the idea of a honey lemon chocolate a little bit better.
Alright then.
Let's do that.
Here you go. Some honey to soothe, some lemon to boost recovery.
Thanks, Bill Nanigan. Dr. Bill Nanigan. Wow, this is truly lovely. Just what I needed.
That's great to hear.
I'm gonna look at this real quick. We got something new down here. Ah, the Gala tea. That's what it is. Perfect.
Gala tea.
All right, and then there was something else. Oh, we got more stuff in here. Getting distracted. Hey
on,
guys, sup?
Zup?
Zup. Hello, cute picture.
I like that picture.
Yep. Working 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry readings in the museums on the weekends, enraptured by the forbidden fruit. Aww. And anything else? Hyde. Model past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. The fact that I've been blood sober for 10 years now. Hey, good for you, buddy.
Vegan vampire.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. All right. Quick and distracted. My company's trying to get a big contract, so I've been organizing meetings with everyone, making sure it's all going according to plan. Sounds pretty tough. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibilities and decision making. And part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, you've probably gathered that Vi and I have been fighting. Yeah, and Hyde told me a little bit about it too. Right, well, we have discussed the wedding for the past couple of days, and honestly, it's done me a lot of good. The thing is, I know Vi means well. He suggests all these things that he thinks I'd like, and I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me, but I get annoyed instead. And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed, which makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. Well, it'd be easier if we always acted rationally. If we only got annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help. That's the problem. I'm not sure. At first I thought I was tired or worried. The decision making at my job is taking a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Vi to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that though. But I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. The more he sends me links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Vi. But the way we're planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. There are always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends and colleagues. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great, this is what I want. But now all just feels more and more off to me. Why not to tell your fiancé that? What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget? That's up to how you communicate, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. We've been through so much, you all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. If I wants to honor that, he'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear, you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what others think, instead of working out your own wants and needs. You do realize what's important bit, right? I mean, generally, yes, I get. But how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters? Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you've met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes? Right, I'm glad you remember that, because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married, and the strangers who put wedding pictures online. I love Hyde. This is your relationship you're celebrating?
Look at her face.
I know, right? Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Have it in trainers at fast food joint if that's what you like. That way you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simple wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. I'm still want a pretty outfit and decent food. Thank goodness. But, point well taken. It's just, my family might have certain expectations. Did they openly say that? No. Then maybe they do. Maybe you just think they do. The only way to find out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You sure are the only family he's got. I'm not saying I'm not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything, but you shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You've given me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure.
Insightful.
Mm-hmm. Amazing how you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist. Actually, that would probably work well for him. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couples counselor, but I agree with that you were all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. Are you looking for change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling. Finds it too impermanent. Wants to leave a mark. Wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I had a proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer, and she wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, lugged the outfits there, and found someone to do the makeup. Then she whipped out an old film camera, a proper relic. Hadn't seen one like it since the 60s. My granddad was an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Was it something like that? Yep, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light, and also because it was a slower experience, something that would allow us to connect more. At first, I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual, posing, switching, posing some more. Something felt different, and then I realized what it was. Most of the time, we were just talking. She only took a picture once in a few minutes, if that. Is that unusual? Yep, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. I felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing, or that she was wasting her money. But we had a great time, and we got kind of friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. I fooled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. Then she suggested I come with her to her darkroom. Watch how she developed the pictures and how they became out. You did always have a fondness for dark places. Comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me, you know? A me I could recognize. But that's not even what stuck with me that most. It's the care she put into processing each frame, working each picture through the chemical baths, hanging them, drying them. It was like watching a magical ritual. And her portrait. When she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera. It was the first time she really liked a portrait someone took of her. I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kinds of tales, or to launch into soppy monologues, really. Just forget it. No, I think it's a beautiful story, and it gives me an idea, I think, of another career for you. Please share, Lua. You'd be doing both of us a solid. Go on, then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently, but apparently film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said, it captures the light beautifully, and it's a more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Who, me? No, the other vampire who's looking for a new line of work.
The snark.
I think you've got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days, but I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Well, forget about it then. No, don't forget about it at all. It would be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental, and you love to chat people up. You'd solve all the bridesmaids' drama and offend the parents. But most importantly, you do something for these people that they'll never forget. They'll look at your pics their whole lives, and it's not leaving a mark, I don't know what is. You're assuming they won't get divorced.
I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua.
It's alright, I know some marriages end in divorce, but it doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. That career in the Mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick-skulled vampire. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Yeah, alright. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. And maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde, and good luck. Hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Chillnanigan. See you later.
Good night, you two.
Here we go again. Last one sitting.
Indeed, proper night owls.
You didn't say anything about that wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right?
That's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. It sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. And you do like being around people, don't you?
I do sometimes, but I'm not a romantic. When people get married, they think they're taking a first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then, next thing you know... I don't want to sound too depressing.
So you don't believe in love?
Of course I do, but only in a certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You can do that for years with friends, families, lovers. But at the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person. And they're still them. There's no two souls becoming one, not really. I'd know, the one I tried, it really didn't work out.
But do you regret trying?
No, I guess I don't. It confirmed for me that marriage and the like, it's never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's given me space to build other relationships that work much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even if for most of them it won't pan out, there's something beautiful there, like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame, or a flower bloom like it will never wilt. Well, in my case, I singed off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, that minute when I said we'd be together forever meant it. I sure felt alive.
If you know all that, then you must also know that it's something worth celebrating. It's something worth helping other people celebrate.
You're a tricksy one, Chillnanigan, and I'm too tired to fight your logic, which means it's time for me to head back.
Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I meant to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here.
Oh, it's pretty comfortable, for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different from anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do, eventually. The world will change 100 times, technologies will die out, new technologies will come. I'll feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe two. And Lua and Gala won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will, am I right, Chillnanigan?
That is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde.
Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return.
I suppose that's true.
So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. To continue our story. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me.
Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We will make sure it's not misplaced.
I know you will. And on that note, I guess I'm going to go browse for some film cameras. What's the worst that can happen?
Indeed.
Take care of yourself, friend.
And you as well. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde. But some of us will.
Interesting.
Yeah. I have not seen the true ending of Coffee Talk 1, so makes me wonder, because I know there's some information about Bill Nanigan here, so.
Yeah.
He does refer to himself as we a fair amount.
Yeah, so, I looked into this a little bit, and I can talk to you off screen about it.
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's cool.
there's some interesting things implied about our barista here, so.
Mm-hmm.
But our viewers, sadly, you don't get to hear that conversation. So, mwahaha, look it up. I guess it would take you off 2 seconds. Anyway, hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you've been able to decompress and relax. And we're just so glad that we get to be part of your day. And we do hope it is an awesome one. And we will see you all in the next episode.
See you next time.
Bye now.